Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to The Jar. This is Dylan Kimmelin live from Melbourne for our NPL Championships. Chilly morning here thus far afternoon rather, as we're heading into the evening. We're about to get underway with our mixed open round robins for this tournament. And then we will continue with the mixed players. We have our intermediate finals on this afternoon as well. Absolutely wonderful venue, The Jar. Been really good vibe today, lots of green. Everyone's having a great time trying to keep warm. It's currently about 2 degrees outside, give or take. So we'll try and keep nice and toasty wherever you are around the country tuning in. I hope you're having yourself a wonderful day as we are leading into the weekend. We will get started soon as our refs gets going with our mixed open round robins. Alrighty, let's get started with our first set of games. We have the duo of Spiritus and Evans up against Potsepis and Jones. This will be just one game to 15, win by 2. I believe the players will swap at 8. Currently 0-0. And that is one way to start a game. Tom Evans, absolute highlight. Running a mark. I'm going to have to come up with a nickname for you, Tom, mate, after all of your success in the States. Just casually starting the game with an ATP. That's the quality we have here at NPL. And it will no doubt continue. Nice third shot drop. Yeah, I really like that there by Potsepis. We can see the speed up. Shoulder check on Evans, calls the pop up. Easy put away there for Jones. Second server, 1-0-2. Sheer velocity off the paddle there from Evans with his serve, causing some troubles for his opposition currently. Nice drive. Evans definitely made a splash around the country in the last month or so, going over to the States and dominating over there in the round of 16. Fair to say that he had the country behind him. Great to see so many of our players from around the country representing Australia and our regions around the country overseas. Recovery is good. Ball's called long. We have a challenge here on the side of Jones. Confirmation from our referee that it is out. Currently 4-0-1. I don't know if the camera does it justice, ladies and gentlemen, how hard Helena hits the ball. Pretty crazy considering when we traditionally see a mixed format, especially here in Australia, when you've got an absolute devastating striker of the ball like Tom Evans, you would expect Helena to be a little bit softer off the paddle. Definitely not the case. They can both absolutely flatten it. Double in a backhand, not to be. First points on the board for Potsepis and Jones. I covered Potsepis in an event in Redcliffe. I believe it may have been either the late stages of round robin or a semi. Memory serves me right. Pop up, put away down the right side, or rather your left. And that one is gone. If you are tuning in, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, all the footage is available on the NPL Facebook page and the NPL YouTube channel, as well as we have all of our other courts on the play site. So we have 5-5 breaking out here. We'll finish that train of thought in a second. Just long, solid dink rally there. All of our play site footage for our other courts will be available via the NPL links that you can find on the NPL Facebook page. I would recommend popping over there and having a sticky beak at all of our other courts. Pop up, put away. Evans and Spiritus are on fire right now. Yep. Shake and bake, put away. Double driving there by Spiritus, getting the job done. As we have the 8-point mark, the players will swap sides of the court. See our wonderful sponsors up there on the back wall. 6-0 and Squealing Pig Wines. So good to have their continued support of the National Pickleball League. The venue I work at, Focus Pickleball Redcliffe, we have supported NPL through a season now, and it was awesome having Squealing Pig and 6-0 on board supporting the players there as well. So thank you very much to both groups. Let's get back into it. Currently 8-1. Evans to bring it in. Drop called wide. Cheeky. Oh, backhand roll not to be. Jones, solid recovery.
All right, we do have a court allocation for the open mixed double 2. Catherine Westbury in her debut pickleball tournament with Josh Nicholas. Down from Queensland versus Irene and Virak. Two of Victoria's finest. Court 2, Catherine versus Irene and Virak.
Oof, single-handed backhand is good. Yes, and so is the leave. Well played. That booming voice we just heard, Ron Shell leading the way.
There's 2 competitors missing. Apologies, Catherine and Josh. Just hold on a second and we'll get an update on the court allocation.
Ball goes long.
Court 3, roller door court. We'll get court 2 as it was discussed. We have Josh and Catherine.
Oh, ball goes long once more.
Irene and Barack. Court 2, mixed doubles open. First to 15, win by 2. Catherine Westbury and Josh Nicholas versus Irene and Barack. And we'll have Kel refereeing court 2, mixed doubles open. The 15, win by 2.
Oh, ATP just goes wide. See Zach Grabovic in the crowd, big grin on his face. He knew how close that was. 9-4-1.
And on court 3, we have another mixed doubles open allocation.
Yep.
We have Gabby
Well
May
played.
and Alex Tran. Dynamic duo versus Renee and Ash Williams. Court 3, Ash and Renee Patterson versus Gabby and Alex. Mixed doubles open.
Oh, we've seen 2 cross stinks on that far left side going out right. Potseppers did it earlier, and there's Evans doing it as well. We definitely can't blame the wind, I'll tell you that. Oh, we've got a serving call here on Spiritus for illegal action. Players are just having a discussion with our official. It looks like that's just been a warning. 10-4. Oof. Clearly fired up Elena a bit there. Flogging it at Jones. Fortunately, Jones copping the wrath. I find it's always tricky when there's been a ref step in regarding a serving call to just find your rhythm once more when you are serving the ball. Nice recovery. Oh, defending everything, couldn't get the last one back. Terrific effort there by Potseppers, and fair to say Evans and Spiritus are running amok right now. They find themselves with a healthy lead for our first game of the round robins. Jones putting that one away. Great shot down the left side, or rather your right side. Oh, see what the call is. Confirmed in. Perfect there by Evans, right in the corner. 4-12-2. Oh, Jones with the drive. I don't think Nicholas Skuman, who's currently watching another game on another court, realises how close that ball was to hitting her in the head. She got her back to the court as that drive goes long. Thankfully, it hit the base of her chair and bounced back into court. Spiritus to bring it in, 12-5-1.
Court 4, we do have a new court allocation. It will be Rosa and Avina versus Emily and Adam. Court 4, open mixed doubles, closest to the entrance. We have Emily Martin and Adam Walters versus Rosa and Avina, who have just come off their first game. Open mixed doubles, first to 15, win by 2.
Oh, Jones's return just long. And that there brings up a game point situation for our first game here. Evans will bring it in, 14-5-1. Flick of the wrist, goes long. Oh, my apologies, that must have been 14-5-2 as Jones has ball in hand. Can they get some points on the board here? Seen Evans do that twice now. Cheeky drop in the kitchen. Both times it's worked in his favour. Actually, no, the first time it didn't. Jones did defend her quite well. Evans' return went long after that. Not to be this time around. Ball's called wide. Once again, game point here for Spiritus. One up by Jones, sets it up, puts it away. Great footwork. Rare over there for Tom Evans. Goes for the Hail Mary to finish it, just goes long. Potsepis and Jones get another attempt here. The ball's rolled behind the squealing pig sign there. Ball's recovered, let's go back into it. Top spin is good. Evans absolutely ripping the... I was going to say leather, but it's not really a leather. Ripping the plastic off the ball, I suppose. Revolutions applied, dipping it down. Chipping away here. Ball is long. In the garden bed. Just behind the camera. You can see Evans and Spiritus looking for the ball. The camera is currently sitting up on the Squealing Pig bar. All of our players having a bevy. Or rather, spectators having a bevy watching this game. Good crowd here at the Jar currently. Third job drop not to beat. Seconds over, 14-7-2. Evans to bring it in. And that'll get it done. First victory going to the duo of Evans and Spiritus. We have plenty of games underway for you, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned earlier, we have our intermediate finals as well, which I imagine will be coming up. We will leave the stream up. Go grab yourself a cool beverage, something to snack on. Our remaining games will be on soon.
The next location, please listen up, mixed doubles open, will be Christie and Craig versus Memory and Huss. Let's go Huss, let's go Memory, and Christie and Craig will be returning to court one for mixed doubles open round robin match. We do have a few of our intermediate players playing in their first round robin. Once they're done, we will move to semi-finals of intermediate mixed doubles.
Okay, our next set of players are ready to go for the mixed open division. I believe we will be doing our intermediate finals in a bit. We've got the legend himself, Huss, currently warming up, and he's playing with Melody. Sorry, I did cover her games in. Oh, when was the Memories games? I covered Lelanoa in NPL finals. Yeah, that was the first time I covered her in Huss plenty of times. And as I mentioned, he is a beloved figure around the country. I know he's got fans everywhere. So it's good to see him on the broadcast. Good to get him on the games. For Lilanoa, I actually really like the combination of her and Huss, considering how well she played in the NPL finals. So I'm curious to see what these two can dig up. They are up against, once again, the duo of Potsepis and Jones, who just went down against Evans and Spiritus. So players are just having a chat to the ref, and we can get started. Such a fantastic venue, the Jar is. Just out of the city. Docklands. They've shut the big roller door. Can't really see it there on the top right, but it's stopped a fair bit of the cool breeze coming in, so it's definitely not as cold as it is outside at the moment, thankfully. It's shocking outside. Very warm, very cool here in Melbourne currently. I'm just having a look. We can see 3 of the other courts going on at the moment, just in the background there as our players are having a chat to our official. So many superstars of the NPL scene battling it out. Once again, this will be 3 games to 15, win by 2, utilising the Franklin X40s. The players will swap at 8 for the first side that gets to 8. And it looks like the duo of Huss and Memory will be serving first. Our ref's just doing some cattle dogging, making sure everyone's off the court. All righty, let's get into it. 0-0. Has to bring it in. Ball's good. Oh, what a great rally to get it started. Solid defensive effort there from Memory and Huss. They were in a bit of a trouble. Dug deep, third shot drop, not to be there. Can see a different play style already from the duo of Lilanoa and Salah with their speeding up play styles. Already Huss playing a lot more aggressive than his counterpart. Whereas for the opposition, when we saw them against the duo of Evans and Spiritus, both Jones and Potsepis played very aggressive. Ball's called out. Officials called it in. We did have a challenge on the side of Jones. So our official has just discussed with Huss regarding whether it's in or not. The call will stand. 1-1. They've doubled their score. If you are just tuning in, remember you can catch all the footage on the NPL Facebook page and the NPL YouTube channel. This is a bit cheeky. Immediately questioning whether that was out or on. That's a side out. Apparently 1-2-1. Yep, well left, 2-2. Keep in mind, we have all of our other courts being streamed, ladies and gentlemen, on the PlaySite NPL page. Please hop onto their social media to find all the links. Drive not to be. Lillanoa with the 2-2-2. Third shot drop. Confirmed out by our official. Side out 2-2-1. Relentless pressure there from Huss. Potsepas has an interesting serving technique. Very quick action. Oh, we saw Jones get caught in the game against Evans from a very similar shot there from Lillanoa, but not to be that time. 3-2-2. Side out. Yeah, well played. Solid transition from the duo close to the camera. Pop-up was caused. Haas put it away. Pickleball 101. I've just realised that, I don't know whether it's intentional or not, but Haas and Lillanoa nearly have matching shoes. I know players go to the extremes to look like a pair. But they're slightly different. 4-3. Make that 5-3. Return goes long. Keep in mind the players do have a timeout. Ah, there we go. As I mentioned it, they will have a breather. I'll confirm with our official, but I believe it's one timeout and one medical timeout. I'll just get an update for you all, and we can continue play once the players resume court. Yeah, true. There we go, a rare Dylan Kimlin cameo for his own stream. Can confirm they do get one timeout and one medical timeout. Let's get back into it. 5-3. I still find it crazy, by the way, for all of you viewing at home, how many people don't recognize what I look like. Something I have to constantly get accustomed to. People know what I sound like, but they don't know what I look like. It's a weird feeling, let me tell you that. Potsepas a little bit low there on the dink attempt. Oh, bang, crunched. I was just having a look to give you a little bit of insight on these players. I do know that Memory played for the Lights last season. I was just having a look to see who our other players played for on the sheet that I have here in front of me. Give you a little bit more of an update. Here we go. Potsepis played for the Mowers as well. Unfortunately, I don't have the other information on the two gentlemen. Sorry, fellas. Shot goes long. 4-7. 5-7.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first semi-final for the mixed doubles intermediate on court 2. Leanne Volk and James Burgoyne versus Irene Sanchez and Liam Truman. Court 2 semi-finals mixed doubles intermediate will be starting very soon, corner court.
Oh, Jones with a poach. It was definitely there too. Unfortunate. Ripped it into the net. And Lelanoa hits the ball so well. Has a fantastic forehand roll. In that instance, calls the pop-up easy put away. They force the 8-point mark. They will rotate. The players are just rotating. They do get a little bit of a breather here should they opt to use it. Looks like the duo of Jones and Potsepis having a quick drink, and then we will continue play. Eight, 5-1.
All right, we do have a court allocation for mixed doubles open. Please listen up. Caroline and Paul versus Helena and Tom. Court 3, mixed doubles open. Caroline and Paul
Again.
versus Helena and Tom on the rollerball court.
Memory absolutely flattening that ball. It's 2 smashes resulting in 2 points thus far.
For those wondering, we are waiting
Make that 3, and she stays out of the kitchen. Well played.
The second semi-final for mixed doubles intermediate will be announced very soon.
Oh, top of the paddle there for us. Always smiling, big grin on his face. He knows he blew a prime opportunity there. Gets another serve, however. Nice third shot drop. Shoulder check works there. Jones catching Lelanoa off guard. We have a lady in the crowd wearing a British pickleball t-shirt. Ooh, drive from Potsepis not to beat. Got some international superstars here at the NPL champs in Melbourne. My goodness, Jones, he can hit the ball hard. Third shot lob into a 5th shot drive into a 7th shot drive. Not even remotely phasing Lelanoa, however. Pokes it back over, gets the side out. Currently 10-5-1. Oh, that's too easy for us. That one didn't tap the top of the paddle. Now, we did see Potsepis and Jones have a little bit of a comeback in their game against Evans and Spiritus. They're going to have to do the same here. Nice pickup. That is cheeky. You're not going to make many friends on the court doing shots like that. Serve's called out. Well, Noah's copped the ball. Yeah, Potsepis will get a warning here. Can't do that. Essentially what's occurred is the ball's been driven at Lilanoa after the play has concluded, and that is a bit of a violation. Bit of frustration here on the paddle of Potsepis. Forehand roll, not to be. Huss flicking that one into the net. Lob is good. Yeah, I was going to say Potsepis really staying back there. Just a little bit off. The duo closest to camera. Bang. Down to the feet, not getting that one back. Now there is a side out, 11-6-1. Lilanoa to bring it in once more. That was better there by Potsepis. The speed up did catch the opposition off guard. Ended up working in her favour.
We do have court allocation. Mixed doubles open. B. Horsley and Simon Pilt versus Renee Patterson and Ash Williams on court 4. Court 4, B and Simon versus Ash and Renee. First to 15, win by 2. Mixed doubles open.
Oh, we got a classic catch in the crowd. That ball's gone flying. That's also gone flying. The gentleman in the crowd may be considering life insurance after that one. Thankfully, he wasn't harmed, but with the sheer firepower of these players on court right now, you do not want to be copping a stray, let me tell you that. Returns called long. We have a challenge on the side of Jones and Potsepis confirmed out. We'll say our players have been fiery this afternoon so far. Everyone's challenging the ref's calls a lot. At the end of the day, the ref's call is what stands. Our head official for today, David Angel, will step in should anything get crazy. Memory level. Oh, look at that play. Fantastic hands. Flicking it down the middle. 3 points away from victory. into the crowd, into my booth. Thankfully, I was paying attention. These players are absolutely flogging the ball. Good fiery second half of this game. Side out once more. Jones to bring it in. Yep, well left. See Potsepis frustrated with herself at the moment. 12-7. Yep, nice roll. Hopefully that'll build some confidence back. It is a tricky one too. Like, if your partner is firing up but not in a good way, you would typically call a timeout. However, as this is a game to 15, the players only get one timeout. They just got to dig deep. Hard to dig deep when you're up against that. Smacked to the left side. We have seen a couple serving errors here on the side of Lelanoa. Yeah, exactly that. I just mentioned it. We can see Huss immediately signalling to his partner to settle and refocus. Ball's popped up. Watch this get crunched. Jones on the other end, unfortunately, was a bit too soft. Well left. That definitely seems to be the strategy at the moment for Lelanoa and Huss, opting to either force a pop-up and a smash or just let it go out. The sheer pace of the ball coming off of Jones's and Potsepis' paddles. May result in an out ball. Oh, that was crazy. Just sat on the net. Unfortunately, Jones, sometimes you just don't have the luck of the net. Game point opportunity here. Backhand smash attempt. Not to be. The duo closest to the screen, get another opportunity. Flick of the wrist, not to be. Huss now with two in the net. Regain that composure. Called long. And as I mentioned earlier, these two are absolutely rocketing the ball. Smart play from their opposition to just let it go. Yep, nice deep smash. Well placed. Right on the line. Side out again, currently 14-8-1. Huss with a game point situation. Yeah, well placed. Called him in no man's land. Good smash. Oh, combining. High five hit there. Memory and Huss will take the victory. For Potsepis and Jones have had a couple close games thus far.
Second semi-final for mixed doubles intermediates on court one.
And there we go. We've just heard it from Ron. We will be getting into our intermediate finals next. We'll leave the stream going, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back live as soon as we find out who's on next.
Mixed doubles, intermediate, semi-final number 2. First to 11, best of 3, win by 2. Let's get the mixed doubles, intermediate, semi-final number 2 happening on show court 1. We have a court allocation on court 3, the roller draw court. Mixed doubles open. Nicola and Adam versus Kat and Josh. Catherine and Josh versus Nicola and Adam on court 3. Physios out the back, Damien from Platinum Physio, and bar is open, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, and snacks. Dylan from NPL behind the bar doing his great work there. This is a semi-final on court 1 and a semi-final continuing on court 2. Court 3.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for our first semi-final of the day. This is our mixed intermediate division. And this will be between the duos of May and Patterson. And they are up against Dobson and Galligan. 3 games to 11, win by 2. Utilising the Franklin X40s. Should we get to a third game, the players will swap at 6. Utilising traditional scoring format.
To start on court line, it is the mixed doubles intermediate semi-final number 2. Semi-final number 1 continues on court 2.
Just letting our players have a bit of a warm-up and then we will get stuck into it. All righty, it looks like our ref is ready to go and we can get started with our first semi-final. The duo of Dobson and Galligan closest to screen. They are up against May and Patterson. Let's get started, 0-0. And we have a service error straight off the bat. Unfortunate way to start the game. Side out. Nice. Interesting start here for the combination of May and Patterson. They're opting to have... This is interesting from a mixed player perspective. They have the female on the forehand side in the middle of the court. I was having a very interesting conversation, actually, relevant to NPL with Jess Christie, who played for the Dinosaurs last season. And we were discussing this exact topic, the female on the left side of the court. Yeah, pop up, put away. Nice shot. And Jess was definitely more in the frame of mind of letting more ladies take that primary position on the court. Be interesting to see if it'll work out for the combination May and Patterson, and they get their opportunity here as we have a side out. 0-3. Nice shot down the right side. Ball's called out. And we have a stack as well. There we go. This is probably one of the first times I've seen this, ladies and gentlemen, where a stacking side female player taking what we consider the left side of the court, so they have their right hand in the middle. Traditionally, we would see it in a male-female combination like this if the male was a left-handed player. So this is interesting from a strategic point of view. We don't typically see this. I love it. I think it, to me personally, gender's irrelevant. You have your stronger player in the middle of the court, and that is why, wow, lighting it up. Different play styles too. Certain players play a lot more aggressive on the left side. Yeah, well left. That one's going long. And we have a ball in a garden bed. You can see the players doing a bit of, what is it, paleontology? When you're looking for dinosaurs and stuff. They're digging deep. Oh, there we go. We found it. We're good to go. We have a switch here. So this is referred to as a... No, okay, they are still stacking. Wasn't sure if they were opting for a half stack or not. Double in the backhand. Pop-up is there. Oh, forehand drive. Definitely had the chance. Couldn't convert. Unlucky. Dobson and Galligan taking a 1-point lead. Nice. Speed up. Smacked flush in the paddle. Unfortunately, the net was in the way. Second serve, 5-4-2. We've seen 2 service errors thus far for the duo of May and Patterson. Just a little bit too long.
All right, we have
Well
a
left.
allocation, mixed doubles open court 4. Memory and Huss versus Caroline and Paul. Court 4, Caroline and Paul versus Memory and Huss. Open mixed doubles, court 4.
Oh, into the net, unfortunate. Keep in mind, this is 3 games to 11, unlike the round robin pool games that we've been watching so far for the Opens. Pick up not to be. Dobson and Galligan looking awfully comfortable thus far. Ball's good. Lob recovery, sends it into the ceiling. Great footwork, left side. Or rather, your right side. Try my best to keep the directions relevant for you at home. Thank you, as always, for tuning in and watching. Currently 5-7. Another serving error. 3 now for May and Patterson. 7-5-1. Nice. And again. Oh, third time unlucky. So close. Great defensive effort. Multiple resets. That's one way to secure a point. Just whack it at your opposition. Playing dodgeball out here, out the jar. Second server. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but we have seen so many service errors thus far. And in conditions where the jar is, we have no wind to be worried about. Sometimes it just comes down to playing just consistent safe serves. Can't win a rally if you can't get your serve in. 3-point game so far. Oh, what a drive. Bang. 2 points in it. Well, we're starting to see why we have a female left-handed side. May and Patterson scrambling to get back in here with some absolute driving prowess on display for us. Tied game once more, 9-9. This game one suddenly got spicy. Yes, good finish and the Ernie to finish. Got out of the way, kept his feet out of the kitchen, well placed. This is a game point situation. What a comeback here for May and Patterson. They're in a bit of a pickle. We have a query here from our player regarding something or other. Just having a chat with our official. And if you've never played with a referee, I actively welcome this. We have a timeout here.
We have a court allocation for court 2.
Yep, timeout confirmed on the duo of Dobson and Galligan.
James and Leanne are through to
Keep in mind, if you
and now on court 2, mixed doubles open.
do have a referee and you do have any questions about the game, go and ask. It is their job to assist.
15, win by 2, mixed doubles open continues.
Okay, so we had a service before the official called the ball, which means it's a dead ball. So May and Patterson get it back. However, if they served during the score getting called, that's when they would get in trouble. Ten 9-2. Game point still. Fiery finish down the right side. What a shot. Man, Pattinson, scrambling effort. We have a lone paddle tap. And this game 2, I reckon, will be a little bit fiery. These players have been playing well thus far. Great comeback once more from May and Patterson. Have to give a big shout out to the sponsors, 6-0 and Squealing Pig, for getting behind the NPL here at the NPL Champs Melbourne. Continued support of the league is always appreciated. I did see a couple of players trying out the new 6-0 paddle line that they've got out here for sale at the Jar. The Squealing Pig wines always go down like a treat, especially when it's so cold. You can see a couple of people having a bit of a bevy to warm themselves up on the sidelines. Okay, game 2, we can get stuck into it. This is a must-win for the duo of Dobson and Gallagher should they want to force a game 3. There we go. Not entirely sure what that group discussion was about, but they're all sorted. Okay, game 2, let's get into it. 0-0. Now it's a tween up. Oh, no, close. First points on the board here for May and Pattinson. Continuing the form that they had in the first one. Maybe not. And Dobson and Gallagher came out so strong at the start of the first game. The fine motor skills on display here for the duo furthest from screen. We got it back though, 2-0. Bang. Left side, smack is good.
Court 3, Rollador Court. Renee and Ash versus Beck and James. Renee and Ash versus Beck and James. First to 15, win by 2, pool match, mixed doubles open.
Wonderful double-hander backhand there, resulting in the error. Second server once more. 1-2-2. I don't know what it is. I think the furthest, it called me superstitious, right? But the furthest side of the court from where you're currently watching at home seems to be struggling with the dinking end. We've seen it a couple of times now. What a drive, by the way. A couple of times where the dinks just have not worked in favour of that particular side of the court. I think it's purely superstitious here. I don't think there's any reason why this is occurring. Drive's gone long. Yeah, nice shot. Good smash, stayed out of the kitchen. I was teaching a new player on Thursday this week. That's yesterday. Dylan, come on, get your calendar in check. Who was having troubles with the keeping out of the kitchen after a smash, the forward momentum. I had to explain that rule. It's all well and good to get the smash in, but you must keep your feet out of the kitchen, especially afterwards. Easier said than done. Keep in mind the winner of this will go through to the gold medal. Ball scored long. Three, 2-2. Nice drive. I don't know. Oh, I feel like the temperature's getting even cooler now. 4 o'clock here in Melbourne. Oh, unfortunate. Multiple defensive resets. Four, 2-1. Wow, highlight play, fantastic. Left side dominance. 3-point lead. We have a timeout here on the side of Dobson and Gallagher. We're going to jump into a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back straight after this.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it, challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
Right, court allocation, court 4, mixed doubles open, pool match. Rosa and Vina versus Catherine and Josh. Kat Westbury, Josh Nicholas versus Rosa and Vina on court 4, mixed doubles open, pool match.
There we go. Just had to sort some things out, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, currently 9-2. Oh, what a shot. Forehand roll down the left side. Tucked into the corner. We now find ourselves in a match point situation to go through to the gold medal. May and Pattinson have not missed a beat after taking the first game. Tremendous play. And that'll do it. They are going through to the gold. Dobson and Galligan do have another chance, however, with the bronze medal opportunity. Thank you to our official for calling this game. And as always, thank you for tuning in and watching. We will keep the stream up as we get ready for our next set of games. It may be the intermediate gold or it'll be open doubles pool grounds. Either way, we'll find out in a sec.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first gold medal match of the afternoon. Mixed doubles intermediate will be on show court 1, Leanne Volk and James Burgoyne versus Gabby May and Matt Patterson. Let's give them a hand. The gold medal match about to start on show court 1. Best of 3, first to 11, win by 2. And now on court 2. Court 2, we do have our next open mixed doubles pool game. Kat Valos and Zach Radovic versus Helena Spiritus and Tom Evans. Court 2, first to 15, win by 2. Mixed doubles open pool match.
Now the pressure's on. The pressure's on gold.
So the state of play, we have 3 round robin matches happening at once for the open mixed doubles over the 3 pools. And we have our first gold medal match on the show court. Dylan Kimron on the commentary, YouTube, Facebook. Mixed doubles intermediate, best of 3, first to 11, win by 2, Leanne and James versus Gabby and Matt. It's all happening.
Alrighty. Time for some gold medal action, ladies and gentlemen, here at NPL Champs at the jar. Only 0-0. We have the duo of May and Patterson, who absolutely tore it up in that semi-final. They're up against Burgoyne and Volk. Ooh, flying through the air, not to be. You know, I always find it interesting, these intermediate gold medal matches and semis are so fascinating from a perspective of looking at the next set of superstars that may potentially come through to the open division. Nice recovery, pop-up is there, put away is also there, great shot. I can't begin to count how many times I've covered someone that's played in the intermediate division and then within 6 to 10 months is playing open, winning medals at the highest level. So I always have to ask myself the question, are we seeing the next set of superstars in our intermediate golds? And we will find out. And there's a side out, Volker Burgoyne getting it back. 0-1. First points on the board for Volker Burgoyne. Flattened into the net, unfortunately. Double-hander backhand smacked into a pot plant on the side. NPL have a lot of greenery. Not just the wonderful coloured courts, but a lot of trees and plants around the courts. Definitely a different vibe from the indoor venues that I've played at in the past. It's quite nice. And on that note, if you are a local player from around the Melbourne area and you want to come and watch some top quality pickleball, we would love to have you here at the jar. We're just walking distance from Melbourne CBD. Plenty of parking. Come on down, have a drive. Come and support all of our superstars on the court. Shoulder check is good. Oh, unfortunate. Smacked it into the net. 3-1. Keep in mind, this is 3 games to 11, win by 2. Should we get to a third game, we will stop at 6. Utilising the Franklin X40s for this one. Oh, that was coming back with interest. Two for two, full price. Return gone long. And a looks like May and Patterson are opting to do the stacking with the female player on the left side once more. It worked for them in the semis. I can understand why they'll continue. However, Patterson and May did not look too pleased with themselves after that effort. There we go, currently 5-3-1. Scoring and pickleball, arguably one of the most confusing things while you're learning. The smashes there, down to the feet, perfect. Second server, 5-3-2. We have a ball in booth. And a 3-point lead, 6-3. Oh, the net roll. That's what we call a sorry, not sorry. 3 points in it for this game one. Yeah, well left. Nice drive. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch all of the footage available on the National Pickleball League Facebook page and YouTube channel. Our players are just having a chat to our official.
All right, we do have an allocation for mixed doubles open on court 3. Irene and Virat versus Nicola and Adam. Nicola and Adam versus Irene and Virat, court 3, mixed doubles open, first to 15.
I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait until events are done today so I can actually hop on and play on these beautiful courts here at the Jar. Very rarely do I get to play after an event, as typically I'm helping pack up. That's a good hour or two after everyone's finished up and gone home, but that's a nice shot. The NPL fellas are so welcoming here at the Jar. They actively encouraged it, actually, last time I was here for the NPL finals. 4-7 right now. May and Pattinson, a little bit of work to do. Pop up. Double-handed backhand is good. Brilliant shot. Now, if we have any Victorian players tuning in and watching, please correct me if I'm wrong here, but as someone who has now covered quite a few Victorian events, I've covered a bunch of you guys and girls on the court as well. Dare I say that the Victorian player base plays like bangers? Is that a controversial statement? Please tell me off in the comments if so. You can see a half stack here on side of May and Pattinson. They're opting to not have same player on the left-handed side. Whereas in the semi-final they were doing a full stack. I believe they were doing a full stack. There we go, there's the stack. Oh no, they're opting to not do it. Okay. Some tactics changes halfway through the game. Recovery's not there. Oh, forehand drive, not to be. May and Pattinson find themselves with a 1 point difference here. There were some exciting newses, my goodness, Dylan. Speak properly. There was some exciting news announced earlier today with our draft order of the next NPL season coming up. I'll see if I can get that information from our fellas behind the desk so I can keep you all up to date with the NPL season that's coming up. Solid defense. Volk and Burgoyne were in a bit of a pickle there. They were able to dig it out. 8-6. Whoa, that's gone flying. And Volk and Burgoyne now find themselves 2 points away from a victory here to force game 2. Oh, good hands. Oh no, we've all been there. That was the right play too. Volk and Burgoyne were way back. There's no way they would have recovered that. Game point situation here. That's confirmed in. Great shot. Punching it down the left side. Kissing the white. Second server. And that is the top of the paddle. Game 1 will go to the duo Volk and Burgoyne. Couple of errors there for May and Pattinson in crucial moments. Stings, but that's pickleball. The players will have a bit of a breather and then we'll go through to game 2. Game 2 underway for our gold medal for the intermediate mixed division. Let's get started, 0-0. If you are just tuning in, remember you can catch all the footage on the NPL Facebook page and the NPL YouTube channel. For all of our other courts, I'll quickly change the camera angle. You can see 3 other courts currently duking it out. Their footage via PlaySite. You can catch all the links on the NPL Facebook page with all the relevant information to hop in and watch those courts. However, they won't be commentated, just live streamed. Volk and Burgoyne did take the first one. Now there is a great shot, confirmed in, 2-0. Oh, another top of the paddle hit. Seen a couple there thus far for May and Pattinson. It's just gone a little bit AWire. 1-2. Let me know in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Is that one of the worst feelings when you have a nice, easy smash attempt and then you flog it, hits the top of your paddle and gets sent to the moon? I know I've personally been there lots of times where the shots have just not struck the middle of the paddle. Gone flying. Speaking of going flying, that one's gone long. Tied game, 2-2. 3-2, my apologies. Taking the lead. Oh, poach is good. Sheer athleticism on display here. Volk and Burgoyne find themselves with the 2-point lead. Solid response considering they did lose game 1. Lob is good. Recovery's even better. Oh, tremendous rally ruined by a ball on court. Well done, players. That was awesome.
Court allocation on court DOS court 2. Caroline and Paul versus Christy and Craig. Caroline and Paul versus Christy and Craig. Mixed doubles open. Court 2. Full match.
Spinning at the top of the paddle. And there is the second serve up. 4-2-2. We have a timeout here. The players are just having a bit of a breather. Now, if you are new to pickleball or relatively new, you'll notice that the players have left their paddles on the court there. We can just see some of the paddles on court. The reason being for that is quite simple. When you have a timeout, you do have a couple of minutes spare to just have a chat or get some water, cool down and reassess some strategies. And usually when that occurs, you actually forget where you were standing on court. I know that sounds a bit silly, but it's definitely the truth. So a lot of players will just put their paddles on the court, and as a result, they'll know exactly where they were when they jump back on. Here we go. Great example. Let's get back into it. This has been so good here from Volk and Burgoyne. They want to force a game 3. It's the only way they can win the gold. Oh, good hands. Ripping it to the right. We got a Tom Evans on the screen right now. A gentleman taking up the whole, the whole bottom half of the screen. Might have to wave frenetically at him to get out of the way. Clearly enjoying a cool beverage there. I'm assuming it's not from the Squealing Pig tent, as he is definitely still playing open. Pool matches at the moment. There we go. He's just cottoned on. Oh, goes for the highlight play down the right side. That's not an easy shot. Have to give Velk and Burgoyne credit, though. They kept their opposition back. Kept chipping away. Eventually forced the error. Good pickleball. That, however, not the case. I frequently hear that pickleball is a bit of a roller coaster sport. You'll be playing amazingly, and then in a matter of minutes, it's the complete opposite. How true that is. Single hand, pop up. Oh, what a rally. What a rally. Oh, tremendous effort, Volk and Burgoyne. Let's just say that was slightly unorthodox. But they got the job done. Crowd appreciative. Well done. 7-2. Nice recovery. And that is terrific. Double bounce. We saw May and Pattinson try that attempt earlier. Cheeky drop in the kitchen. It is a very difficult shot to pull off, especially when you have momentum. Speaking of momentum, my goodness, that was absolutely flying along. Fellas having a good giggle with each other. Side out once more, 2-8-1. Oof, what a drive. Baseline absolutely ripped. 5-point game. Pop up, goes long. Currently 8-3-1. Yep. The players are just having a chat with the official once more. All good. Oh, good hands. Fiery play. Volk and Burgoyne absolutely creaming that ball. Ended up with a 2 points away from victory situation here to force the game 3. And that is exactly what has occurred. Game point opportunity here. I have to continuously give credit to our referees. We have a large groan from the crowd. They were all hoping that one would go in. Good firefight. May and Pattinson survive. But yeah, we have so many officials here in Australia. The number continues to grow and grow. And that's a ball on court. That's a Zach Grabovic ball on court. My goodness, he is, to give you an idea, he's over there in the red shirt, top right side. And he has smashed the ball so hard it has bounced over the people watching that into our court. Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Oh, only threatened. Yeah, the guys are having a good laugh about it once more. I love this, by the way. A little bit of light banter from the players across the court. It's great to see. Second server, they have another chance here to take the game. 10-5-2. Yep, nice shot. Down low, and May and Pattinson are not going away. They've defended multiple game point opportunities here. I refer to it as the 10-point hump. We've all been there. You get stuck on 10, you can't put the game away. Smash attempt into the net. Nice drive once more, only 4 points in it. Can they tie things up? Not today. Vulcan Burgoyne have a chance here. They would love to put this one away. I think if they can't secure it, the pressure will really start to mount. Never mind, they have got it. We're going to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. No, we're not. Don't mind me. The gold will go to Vulcan Burgoyne. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My notes were definitely incorrect there. Terrific effort for Vulcan Burgoyne. I feel like they were in a little bit of a tricky spot, but they've come out swinging, taking the gold medal.
Gold medal winners for mixed doubles Friday. Leanne Volk and James Burgoyne take mixed doubles intermediate gold. Give him a big hand. Well done, Leanne.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd. Everyone appreciative of their efforts to take the intermediate gold medal. Terrific effort.
Court 1, mixed doubles, next pool match. Emily Martin and Adam Walters versus Kat Westbury and Josh Nicholas.
There we go. Don't know if you just heard the booming voice of Ron over the PA system.
Versus Kat and Josh.
That will be our next mixed division here on court 1. We're going back to the opens. We have our mixed open round robins. We can see Josh Nicholas hopping on. He's going to be playing on this court. This will be games to 15, chucking his paddle into the net. Well done, Josh. Go grab yourself a drink and a bit of a snack. We will get stuck into it as soon as our players and our referees good to go.
Bronze medal match in the mixed doubles intermediate. Irene and Liam versus and Grove. Bronze medal match, court 3. That's right, mixed doubles, bronze medal intermediate match. We've got Grove and
Welcome back, everyone. Dylan here, live from the jar. We're about to get underway with our next set of open intermediate. My apologies, open round robins. Got pickleballs getting thrown at me. All good? Still round? Yep. There we go. We are sorted. This game will be 1 game to 15, win by 2, utilising the Franklin X40s. Going to have the duo of Westbury and Niporus up against Martin and Walters. Expect some firepower from this one. With the pleasure of covering a bunch of these players before, and oh boy, they are some superstars. Let's get started. Josh Niporus, the captain of the Peacocks for last season.
The mixed doubles medal ceremony for intermediates will follow the bronze medal match.
One. Drove into the net. I do apologise, I've just been a little bit quiet there. I'm trying to find information on Adam Walters because I did cover him in NPL finals not that long ago. I believe we got a bit lucky there on the net roll, but I want to say he was on it was either the Aliens or the Turtles. Have a feeling it was the Turtles, but I will confirm with Adam. And that's a double-header backhand that didn't catch the ball. Walters, no doubt, up-and-coming superstar. I imagine we will see him feature heavily in tournaments to come. Ball still good. Niporus, classy. Drive gets the job done. Well played. We have a ball on court. Now for Emily Martin, she played on the Cactuses last season. So we've got a bunch of NPL representatives at the moment on court. Just seeing to see if I can find some information on Westbury as well while I've got it all up here. 3-3-2. Yeah, I can confirm Adam was with the Turtles. So I'm just going through all of my notes here from my last couple of events that I've covered. A lot of the players don't realise it when I cover their events, but I pretty much take notes on every game or every tournament I cover. So I have a bit of a collection of information on everyone and how they've gone. Good homework for myself. Now I'm looking everywhere here for Westbury, but I don't believe she was on a side. Westbury, if you're watching this later on, you can tell me off if I'm incorrect. But back to the game at hand. Ball is good. We had a switch attempt there. I think Niparis thought that he was being covered by Westbury, not to be. 3-6 currently. Nice transition. Shoulder check is good. Walters copping one. Side out once more. Martin and Walters getting it back once again. We just had Ebbins' head fly past, one of the NPL superstars here. He's going to walk past again. There he is. He is so ridiculously tall. I can't begin to tell you how high this camera is, by the way. For Ebbins' head to just walk past like that is crazy. Top-notch bloke. Does all the social media work for NPL. Absolute superstar he is. As we are playing a game to 15, the players will swap at 8. Currently, we have a 4-point lead on the side of Martin and Walters. The players are just having a bit of a breather. Josh Niparis jumping through the garden. Oh, he's opted to go around this time round. But strong showing right now for Martin and Walters. And that's a kitchen. The let not working in Martin's favour. We can see a hard stack here on the side of Walters and Martin. My goodness, Walters hits the ball so hard. I was with him recently in an event in Brisbane. The River City Classic, I believe. Good to see him tearing it up on the courts. Niparis, the shot down the side goes wide. Oh, pickup is good. Smash is wide. Niparis getting paid for his efforts. Tremendous effort. Somehow flicking that up. I do not know how he managed to get paddle the ball there. Lob is long. This is better here from Westbury and Niparis. They're on a little bit of a charge. And there is where the poaching play style can get you in a bit of a trouble. Serve called long. Side out again. My goodness. Adam Walters with the whackers. That one goes flying. Nippers got sent for a walk. 6-9-2. Double stack on effect here for the duo of Martin and Walters. 2-point game. Service inside, side out again. Walters will bring it in. Oh, good speed up. Martin getting caught. Punched to the right, that goes out.
We have our next doubles pool match on court 2. It is Huss and Memory versus Tom and Halaka. Huss, Tom already shaking hands before the match. They'll be playing on court 2. First to 15, win by 2.
Oh, Nippers.
Wow. Okay. That's absolutely banned from now on.
Absolutely
Memory and Huss
smacking that.
versus Helena and Tom, court 2.
Josh Nippers only has a 5th gear, and he's found it. We now have a tied game, 9-9. And they've taken the lead. What a tremendous comeback here from Westbury and Nippers. They were on the ropes for a little bit there, but they've dug deep. So close. 9-10. Walters and Martin must respond. And they do. Tied game. We're going to do some 2-point pickleball, ladies and gentlemen. We will keep going up until one side has a 2-point lead to secure the first game. Oh, they've done so well to find themselves in a game point situation. Now they've given it up. Martin and Walters can take the game here. And they will. They had a bit of a scare. Oh no, it was called out. Oh, we're playing to 15. Never mind. 12-10. I was thinking, hang on, what's going on here? Walters read the recovery. I'm clearly in need of some caffeine, ladies and gentlemen. People at home probably like, Dylan, it's been 15 for all about round robins today. What are you doing? It's currently 12-10-2. We are playing to 15. Disregard everything I said about 2-point pickleball. Could still happen, though. And that's a wonky serve. We've all been there. Nippers is absolutely crunching the ball at the moment. We have a game on our hands. Double hand backhand is good. Tied game 12-12. Scary prospect. The thought of Niparis and Walters going head-to-head with forehand drives. Ooh. Oh, jabbing at it, not to be. Niparis and Westbury taking the lead. 2 points away from victory. Westbury pulling the trigger there. Martin and Walters survive. They get another chance. Drive attempt is good. Recovery. Walters putting that one away. Without a doubt, 13-13 tied game once more. And now Martin and Walters find themselves in a game point situation. That is a body to end the game. I mentioned the sheer velocity off the paddle of the fellas. My goodness. Josh Niparis, hopefully he's okay. Copped it. Martin and Walters will take the win, though. And we have plenty more pool matches for you, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue throughout the evening. Find out who our next set of games are. Go get a drink, bit of a snack. We will be back live straight after this with our next game. The stream will continue. Dylan Kimlin live here from the Jar. Thank you to 6-0 and Squealing Pig, as always, for sponsoring the NPL Champs Melbourne. And as always, thank you for tuning in and watching. We'll be back soon.
Court 4, mixed doubles, pool game continues. Christine Craig versus Kat and Zach. Kat and Zach versus Christine Craig on court 4. Pool match, I believe the last pool match for both teams. Craig versus Kat and Zach. Court 4, last 4 match for both teams. Adam Walters, Emily Martin back on the show court. I know scheduling issues to get Adam Walters twice on the show court, but he's back on.
Okay, everyone, let's get into it. We've had a bit of a long warm-up there, but that's okay. It is freezing, and Dagmar immediately flying through the air, converting that one. Expect a fiery run here. We have the combination of Skuman and Dagmar, who was recently announced as an NPL captain. Adam Dagmar, what a superstar he is. And they're up against a combination of Martin and Walters, who we just saw took a victory against Westbury and Nippurus. Oh, what a shot. Highlight, Dagmar down the right with a flick of the wrist, finds himself with a 2-point lead. Bang. Skuman quickly becoming one of the top young female players in Australia. I was just having a lovely chat with Nicola's family regarding her progress and how she's doing. Four zero. Dagmar plays very aggressive pickleball. I actually think it complements Skuman quite well, as they are running riot at the moment with a 5-point lead. This is a game to 15. The players will swap at 8, pop up, goes long. Currently 6-0-2. Speaking of 6-0, one of the sponsors for the NPL champs in Melbourne. I was very lucky to have a catch up with superstar Dale, who runs the 6-0 side of things in the sunny coast. So that the paddles are doing very well. 5-5 breaking out, Dagmar winning that one. And quick 8-0, my goodness, that was about 5 minutes of play, and we already have halfway games. Ironically, the warm-up has lasted considerably longer than the actual play. Double-header backhand fades to the right. Walters was on fire earlier. Doesn't seem to be the case now. To be fair, it is so ridiculously cold here in Melbourne at the moment. It'd be fair to say if someone cooled off, we would understand why. Oh, bang. Martin responds. Great shot. Side out. 0-9-1. Remember, if you are just tuning in, you can catch all the footage on the NPL Facebook page, as well as the NPL YouTube channel. Yeah, Dagmar firing once more. Remember, we have all of our other courts available on PlaySite. Catch all of the links for each court via the NPL Facebook page. All of the information is there. Firefly breaking out. Hot hands on court. Martin is successful. Good rally. My goodness. Walter's getting a haircut. Playing limbo. And there's a side out. Ah, great. The net roll on the third shot drop catches Dagmar off guard. 7-point game, however. A little bit of work to be done. Skuman firing. Service error. Side out once more, 9-2-1. Dagmar to bring it in. That is a body. Walters caught Nipris earlier with a body bag as well. Oh, Nicola firing. So good. Every time I see Skuman on the court, her prowess is improving. Dagmar returns fire, catches Walter this time. The fellas not leaving anything on the court.
All right, so very important announcement. We have a birthday announcement. One of our players and referees, Michelle Gross. Give her a round of applause for her birthday. She's off to a tie dinner. And thank her for her amazing efforts today. Thank you, Michelle.
There we go. We've got a birthday announcement here at the Chambers. One of our referees off to a birthday dinner. Service error. Skuman thinking of cake. Wallops along, currently 2-12. That roll ball's good. Whoa, that's just gone wide. Martin going for an absolute screamer. A baseline lob recovery ATP. How often do we see them happen? Great defense there by Walters. Poach attempt by Walters not to be. Flying through the air. Dagmar trying to rip it to the left. Too much, unfortunately. Second server, however. Shot through 2. It's going to be exciting seeing Dagmar lead aside this season in the NPL. Poach is there. Put away is also there. 2 point away from victory. Game point. And that'll get it done. Dagmar and Skuman just too strong in the end. Minimal errors on their side of the court. Quick paddle tap. That game is all over Red Rover. We're going to have a bit of a breather, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back live with our next set of games once our referee and teams are good to go. We'll leave the stream back up. As always, I'll change the camera angle. You can catch all the footage of those other courts going on play site. Just hop onto the NPL Facebook page to retrieve all the links. We'll be back live not too far from now with our next set of games. Okay.
Quick pause for 2 minutes, and then we'll continue with the final 2 round robin games for open mixed doubles.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we just had an update from our big boss here, Ron Shell, who's leading the way here at NPL Champs Melbourne. He's just notified me that we are doing a medal presentation, so I might close down the stream for a bit because they're going to have a bit of a break. But we'll be back live within the next 45 or so for our remainder of our mixed events for today. So don't go too far, but I'll close the streams. We'll be back live on Facebook and YouTube not too far from now. So thank you as always for tuning in, and we'll be back straight back into it once all of our players have received their shinies. Thank you and see you then.